the top 4 begins. And welcome as ARD fights Lemon in our first top 4 match. Let's make it a good one, shall we?
I'll make you question every moment of your
So
existence.
sticking with Shinato's judgment here.
Excellent. For me, not for you.
And bug format continues as Weevil Underwood bringing it in.
Crawlers will give
Lemon
you the
showcased
chance.
quite a few looks
I
here.
know exactly what you're planning.
Beautiful
Now
field, by
prove
the
it to
way.
you. Duel. It's my turn. From
All
my
right,
hand,
it's game time.
a spell card.
So Preparation Rights is going to activate here, adding Shinobird's Calling and Shinobear Peacock, sort of the terror of Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. 3 non-targeting bounces are pretty good. But activating the Shinato's Judgment to reveal those 2 spirit cards. It's going to be Shinobear and Peacock, and also revealing the Shinobird's Calling, turning a card to the deck, and grabbing some spirit monsters or spell or trap cards that mention spirit monsters. So the cards are going to be Aratama and Shinobird Crane. The Shinobird Crane has really added a lot to this deck. Not everybody has played it, but it really works out in the combo. Let's see how it works out now. So Nikitama, normal summoning.
The spirit monster, Aratama.
And that's going to get the initial normal summon for Aratama. Aratama's effect activates as well. So now we'll see 1 new spirit monster joining the fray. Obviously an advantage going first, especially when you know every insect deck is playing some form of trap tricks and disruption.
Shinobird Crane.
So Shinobird Crane hit the field. Additional draws there every time a spirit monster is being normal or special summoned.
Shield spell.
And that'll be pretty obvious when the stars align above the shrine.
How use stars align above the shrine to ritual summon.
So time for a ritual. The offering is Nikitama.
Ritual summon.
So our first spirit ritual is going to be the Shinobear Shade Peacock
Baron Shade Peacock.
when he was young and
Nikitama's effect.
less volatile to the field.
Crane's effect.
But Nikitama's effect is going to activate. Oh, but we're going to use Infinite Permanence on the Shinobird Crane. Doesn't just want to get caught looking. Oh no, actually doesn't get the Shade Peacock. So does get to draw cards there, but doesn't get to add a spirit monster and a ritual spell.
Come out. I exceed.
But ARD isn't done yet. Builds the overlay network with 2 level 4s. We've seen Dugaris the Timeless, and that is number 60. So Dugaris the Timeless coming out.
Activate my monster's effect.
Draw 2 and discard 1. The hand sizes in Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links are getting out of control.
Activates.
So discarding Nikitama, and then its effect activates, drawing an additional card.
Spell. Shinobird's Calling.
Shinobird Calling gets activated. Time for another ritual summon here. That Nikitama just does so much. It was never meant to go to the graveyard that easily, and yet it did. So time for a ritual summon here. It's going to be the Shinobear Peacock.
Baron Peacock.
May pay for leaving that Shinobird Crane there.
I'm setting a card. Shinobird's
So set 2.
activates his effect. I
And
special
now we'll go ahead and see the tokens hit the field.
Special summon a Shinobird token. I activate stars.
And then stars align above the shrine, setting stars align across the Milky Way.
Shinobird's Crane comes back to my
And then
hand.
Crane jumps out of the way. It's what makes spirit monsters so hard to deal with. You can never find them on the field. And then finally, getting back the Shinobird Calling from the graveyard to the hand. So a great setup. Look at all the cards in the hand. Look at all the cards in the field. That's why this is one of the number 1 decks in the game. So Shinobear Shade Peacock appearing on the field. Great defenses there. 4 monsters in defense. Back to live play here. Lemon's got their work cut out for them.
Exactly what I need.
But Weevil sounding confident here. So going to start with the normal summon of the Trap Tricks Boudica. Allows you to go ahead and grab a Trap Trip Garden. But before then, immediately chaining stars align across the Milky Way. So going to try to add a ritual monster with the same level but a different name from the deck to the hand. And in this case, very potent against Trap Tricks to be able to bring out the Shinobaroness.
Like that's gonna
Oh, but not done yet. Activating the Forbidden Droplet, sending away the stars. Oh no, actually just sending away another copy of Forbidden Droplet there. Clearing up some spaces. Both beautiful Chronicle card copies. Negates, adds the Shadow Baron as Peacock. It's gonna be a very scary end phase for Lemon. Lemon not completely defenseless. Gonna use the Trap Tricks Territory skill. So again, during a turn, which your opponent has activated an effect, you can normal summon up to 2 times. And from turn 2 onward, you can even play an extra card, and that's gonna be the Trap Tricks Adipus. There's a trap in the graveyard in the form of the Infinite Impermanence. So all these Trap Tricks monsters are slightly stronger. Very important considering the halved attack there of the Trap Tricks Pudica. It may be able to destroy the Dugaris later just to kind of clear off the field. But the biggest threat on the field, obviously, is the stars aligned across the Milky Way. Could be banished. So using the effect there to negate both of these cards. Both duelists just being very cautious. They have fought for 6 hours and 7 rounds of Swiss. And their single elimination bracket. You're joining us for the top 4, but we did have a top 8 cut. So banishing the Infinite Permanence. Seems worth it. Because you get to destroy one of those targeted cards. Do you get rid of the Shade Peacock or the Field Spell? What's going to scare you for the long term? You've lowered the attack of your monsters, Lemon, but one of those two is probably a great decision. So get rid of the monster. Slowly but surely clearing through the field, but look at that hand still. And the comebacks that you can make with Noah are just insane.
This'll do. I special summon a monster.
So that special summon's going to be a Link summon. Pudica gives rise to Trap Tricks Sarah. Oh, wow. Lucky pull. Having that prismatic is just, oh, nice stuff. All right, but we're going to normal summon the Trap Tricks Vermelio. It's going to allow the adding of a whole normal trap card, and that allows the skill to be enabled because Holutea obviously very helpful here for the skill, but more importantly, Trap Tricks Sarah saw Trap Tricks activate its effect. So we're going to go ahead and set a normal trap card. That normal trap card is going to be Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare. Looking forward to the future. Got to be careful here. So revealing the Holutea, sending that Vermelio to the graveyard, which means it can be special summoned later and then destroy a spell or trap. Dionea at the ready. Monster zones are kind of full. Thinking about what you're going to pick. Do get to add a total of 2 cards. And so it's going to be Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare and Deep Dark Trap Hole. So at a level 5 or a higher effect monster, special summon, banish that monster. That's pretty prevalent in a ritual deck with all these high-level rituals. Sets a card, and then links off the Adipus and the Vermelio. So it's just going to be a Link 2. Showing signs of V-Trooper Armor Horn, but it's Security Dragon, co-linked, and it's going to bounce a monster. So getting rid of one of the tokens, then activating the Holutea by getting rid of the terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare. Holutea, of course, able to activate immediately and become a monster card. It's not treated as a trap either. And since it was special summoned, that does mean that Trap Trick Sarah's effect activates. So let's go ahead and special summon a Trap Tricks monster from the deck with a different name. And that's going to be Dionea. Dionea grabbing the Terrifying Trap Hole Nightmare back to the field, setting it down. So set a card. Pretty full field, only missing a field spell at this point. Lots of different options, lots of materials, but it looks like we're going to build the overlay network. goes up must come down. Entering a galaxy of stars. What do we spit out here? None other than Traptrix Pinguicula. Pinguicula going to go ahead and detach a card here. And then adding a new Traptrix monster. It's going to be Pudica. You do get that second normal summon. I mean, crazy stuff is in Duel Links, but it's amazing to see how far Traptrix has been pushed just from a skill and a few new cards. Arachnocampa hitting the field. And now we're entering the battle phase. 1,300, just enough to get by 1,200. So we'll say goodbye to Dagaris the Timeless. And then finally, Pinguicula going to go ahead and try to get rid of the token. But Stars Align above the shrine. Going to go and try to ritual summon here, pretending that Shinobird's calling. So we'll banish the Shinobaron Shade Peacock and tribute the Shinobird token. And it's Shinobaroness Peacock, 3,000 defense, and has non-targeting bounce potential here. But Pinguicula is going to go ahead and activate its effect. So you can attach one of the cards as material. Going to target all three. They're shuffled back into the deck, losing all those trap cards. What makes Noah Kaiba such a sticky duelist to deal with. Special summoning the Nikitama as well. Only able to clear out the Nikitama, but when Nikitama goes to the grave, draw one card. And then returning that and yielding 2 tokens. The effect is negated still. It's the end of the turn, but other than monster cards, there's not a whole lot going on Lemon's side of the field. Did his best, but the duel's not over yet. So Stars Align above the shrine being used to ritual summon. Attributing 2 Shinobird tokens. We saw how good a non-targeting bounce is. What happens when Shinobaron Peacock arrives? So Shinobaron Peacock summoned from the deck. Feels like a Mitsurugi play. Getting rid of the Arachnocampa, the Security Dragon, and the Traptrix Sarah. Sakitama revealing itself. Getting that normal summon of Shinobird Crane. Now even more cards being drawn. Aratama's normal summoned. Shinobird Crane gets to use its effect to go ahead and draw a card each time you get those spirits. Well, once per turn. All right, so we're Link summoning finally. And it's going to be a Link 2. Based on the arrows, could be an IP Masquerena. We've seen it before, so IP is here. Followed up by Sakitama. But Holutea has something to say. Pinguicula is about to get special summoned. That does mean that you can use its effect to go ahead and banish a card. Going to banish the IP Masquerena at least until the next standby phase. It's special summon back to the field, which is helpful for Traptrix, but only if they have traps and tricks. Pinguicula is going to go ahead and attach that, so it's never coming back now. Shinobird's calling, though. Another ritual summon coming. Blue Boy about to bring out Blue. Banishing the Aratama and Nikitama from the grave. There's going to be a level 8. We just going for big numbers here? No, it's another Shinobaron Peacock. The Baron is here. Its effect activates.
I'm activating my ritual spell. Shinobird's calling.
So one more ritual. ARD just doing incredible work here, showing why Noah still got it. The deck not played as often, but certainly strong. Peacock has arrived.
Sakitama activates its effect when it's triggered.
Sakitama again targeting another spirit monster, grabbing back that Shinobird Crane. You can special summon the Arachnocampa, and that will help with the defense. So the duel's not over yet. But with 500 life points left, Lemon's got to figure this out. All right, leaving the tokens on the field. A lot of resources used up. But it looks like Lemon wins. Interesting. Wonder what happened there. Not sure what the story was, but for some reason we had a concession. All right, let's go in the next match. Oh, timeout. Okay, good news, good news. Thank you for the heads up. So from our man on the inside, it looks like it was a time limit win. Wow. So Lemon just able to ride out the clock by making his opponent commit to too many actions. Lemon one step away from making it out of the top 4 and into the finals. That is the thing on Duel Links.
I predict that I'll win. And even you know I'm right. Duel!
All right, Lemon getting to go first. Wow. Time limit win. Not like that. Although, if you're Lemon, you're feeling pretty good. All right, so starting off with the normal summon there, the Trap Tricks Putika. Adding the Trap Trip Guard and the field spell that causes all the mayhem. Additional normal summons and being able to protect your cards. Also lets you do a little resource recovery too. But Putika, speaking of resource recovery, it's going to be Link summoned off into Trap Trick Sarah. Trap Trick's eating well. So going to go ahead and reveal the Trap Trip Garden. Getting rid of a DD Crow. That's not an insect monster or a plant monster. But adding Trap Trick Vermilio and Bottomless Trap Hole from the deck to the hand. So Trap Trip Garden, giving you those additional summons. Still anybody's set. We saw how commandingly powerful the Spirit deck was. The only enemy was the clock itself. All right, so Trap Trick Solutea. Gonna go and discard that Bottomless Trap Hole in order to special summon a Trap Tricks monster. But also Trap Trick Sarah able to do the same. Dionia gonna go ahead and be special summoned, and since it was special summoned, able to add the Bottomless Trap Hole back, setting it back to the field. And now that a Trap Trick's effect was activated, even more trap cards. So who will Sarah set? The trap is Trap Trick Trap Hole Nightmare. So far, so good. Trap Trip Garden. Using its effect to get that additional normal summon there, the Trap Tricks Vermilio. Vermilio's normal summon causing the whole normal trap card to be added from the deck to the hand. So much work being put in. If you're up a game, you got to close it out. So Floodgate Trap Hole being added, that's huge. Great way to deal with things like the Shinobaron Shade Peacock, but setting it face down, you're still going to lose your card. Same thing with the Shinobaroness. All right, let's build the overlay network again. It's going to be Abyss Dweller this time. Definitely helps to deal with some of those spirit monsters. Effects activating in the graveyard is wild when you think of spirit monsters throughout the history of this game. Usually just normal summon, get a cool effect, go away, but the game has evolved since then. So we'll banish the Sarah. And now we're going to commit to another Xyz summon, another rank 4 here. This time it's going to be Pinguicula. This will be in defense mode. Even though it's got a low defense, leave nothing to chance. Detaching material and using that to add the DNA to hand. This Dweller ditching the trap card. Going to set once more. Oh, and had the Arachnocampa in hand. So just a perfect opening volley here. Lemon ends their turn up a game in our quarterfinals. Or actually, excuse me, semifinals. Top 4. Once more with Feeling. Detaching on the Abyss Dweller on draw phase. Saying goodbye to Vermilio. Gonna activate that Book of Eclipse immediately there. Scary, but not as scary when you've already activated the effect of the Abyss Dweller. So now it's time for Shinato's Judgment. Powerful skill here. Only your opponent controls a monster, so here's the king of a higher plane. Don't get to see it summon that often.
In every moment of your existence.
3 effects, by the way. Gonna go ahead and reveal 2 spirit monsters, or ritual spell cards, so 1 each this time. Shuffle a card away. Let's see Yaksha added from the deck to the hand, as well as stars align above the shrine.
The spirit monster Yasha.
So Yaksha in the field.
Yasha's effect activates.
Gonna go ahead and target something. Try to return to the hand. Looks like it's targeting a card. But no, let's go ahead and hit that floodgate trap hole. Excuse me, Yaksha actually target the spell or trap. Return that target to the hand. So, want to make sure I got that effect right, but we did throw down a spirit. It could still be ritual summoned off, right? You can tribute face down monsters.
Creator of all you see before you. Shinato, king of a higher plane.
Drink this in. Gorgeous animation for a classic Yu-Gi-Oh monster. King of a higher plane is here. But that'll get hit with bottomless trap hole, meaning the change of heart part of the skill may not activate.
From my hand,
Unless
activate
Final Bringer of the End Times is activated. Targeting 2 cards, still getting rid of the Shinato, but also taking the face down as well. So no trap, trick, trap hole, nightmare to deal with.
line above the shrine.
With just 3 face downs, that's enough to get the Shino Baron Shino Baron Peacock. Use the 3 non-targeting bounces, clear the field, and if you can just get the 4,000 damage, this may be ARG's game. So close.
I'll use stars
Music
aligned
playing
above
from
the
Lemon's
shrine.
perspective probably feels pretty good from ARG's. But stars line above the shrine, gonna go ahead and tribute Yaksha.
Ritual summon a monster.
And we're ritual summoning just for the 4 here. Say hello to Shino Baron Shade Peacock.
Peacock. You fool! My trap activates.
But Holutea actually does get to show up here. So Pinguicula gonna go ahead and banish that, making it be special summoned during the next standby phase.
Aratama.
But it's still not done yet. Aratama hits the field.
Activate his effect.
Both duelists trying their best. Again, hours put away. Still eligible for top 4 prizing, of course. But they don't want top 4 prizing. They don't want top 2 prizing. They want number 1. So, Shino Baron Peacock added to the hand. How do we get the ritual summon out? It's not going to be as clean this time because there's 4 monsters on the field.
Take a look at this. I link summon a monster.
Going to go in link 1 for Salamand Great Almirage.
Activating my ritual spell.
So here comes the Shino Bird calling. Banishing spirit monsters from the grave. So heads up for getting that 1 link summon off. And here's the Shino Baron Peacock.
Shino Baron Peacock.
Now this is going to be difficult because remember,
Shino Baron Peacock
the field spell protects the trap tricks. So the targets are everything except that lone face down.
Time to
Battle phase it is.
Shino Baron Peacock.
Pop quiz, what's our face down? It's Arachnocampa, which means it survives. Trap Trip Garden, again, protecting each
Shino Baron
of your
Peacock
insect and plant
activates
monsters from being destroyed by battle that very first time.
Summon a Shino Baron- I special summon
2
a
tokens on the
Shino
field.
Baron token.
And relatively empty graveyard.
I activate
No
stars
life point
aligned
damage
above the
dealt.
shrine's effect.
We're going to go and recover with stars aligned above the shrine. Pick carefully, but it's going to be Aratama for a follow-up play. And then Book of Eclipse, no draws because no flips.
This duel will be over soon. I end my turn.
All right, top 4 continues. Lemon draws. Remember, they're up a game. They just need to close this one out. not in a bad position. They've whittled through a lot of resources and the skill. Now, the special summon did happen there from the effect of the Trap Tricks Boudica. But speaking of Trap Tricks Arachnocampa going to be linked summoned off. And say hello to Trap Tricks Sarah once again.
Exactly what I need. I summon a monster in my
Additional normal summon for the DNA up.
Exactly
Gonna grab their Murmillo. Murmillo special summon, so destroying that field spell. Then getting the Trap Trick Sarah's effect. Great way to chain block. Not that it was relevant, but you know. Good Yu-Gi-Oh! Is good Yu-Gi-Oh! Destroy the field spell. Now you just got tokens and a Salamangreat All Mirage. Well, and the Shinobaron Shade. Trap Tricks Pinguicula showing up. Murmillo added to the hand. Slowly but surely just coming back. Murmillo hits the field. Remember, there were 3 traps on the field. They've all been eradicated. Returned back to the deck. So Lemon is doing his first turn again. Shows you why this deck is so strong in this game. In a world full of great combo decks, control the tempo of the duel. Speaking of which, looks like we're seeing up and down. Could be a security dragon again. And it is. It's like Holutea. Gonna go ahead and bring itself out. As well as Boudica. Boudica banishing a token. That ain't coming back. Security dragon doing the same. Getting rid of that token. Don't have to deal too much. Oh, wow. Linking it off. Master Duel fans know what's coming. It's the jump scare. Link 5. From noon to 6. It is Underworld Goddess of the Closed World. So negating the effect of the Salamangreat All Mirage. Unaffected. 2,500. 3,000. Both these duelists just playing their duel discs off. But unfortunately, only Lemon advances. But give a round of applause for ARD. Oh my goodness, that was some good stuff. Wow. Okay. Ain't that something? Well, we do get to take a quick peek over at Mako Pin versus Sanji. Just some incredible stuff there. All right, let's see what's going on the other side of the bracket here. Sanji also on Spirits. One of these two duelists is going to have to go up against Lemon. Will Lemon have to clear through 2 Spirit duelists? Or will Branded make its presence known? For a tournament that was a lot of Branded players, seems like we've only got 1 main left in the tournament. So let's see those card collections. Starting with that skill, Despian Tragedy. No, your eyes don't deceive you. This is Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, not Master Duel. Going to start off with that Branded opening after adding it to the hand from the deck with the skill. That's going to special summon a Luber. And both of these Despians will work in concert with one another. A Luber to grab Branded Fusion. And ad libitum of Despia being added off of the Tragedy. Nothing tragic there. Branded Fusion activated by Mako Pen. And so sending the Triasorarchia. And the Fallen of Elbaz, so great setup here. Going to get those fairies onto the field to tribute them with the Triasorarchia. That is huge to be able to get rid of the field spell. Great way for this deck to kind of innovate. Although we have seen a lot of Triasorarchia, just nice to see it again. So Lubellion discarding the Despian Comedy, who goes ahead and tributes the Lubellion. So you don't lose any additional resources and get an additional monster here. Lubellion and Albaz fuse once more. Arch rivals become Mirror Jade the Iceblade Dragon. In the main monster zone, don't see that every day. Mirror Jade's going to clear itself out of there by sending Brigand the Glory Dragon. That's a setup to get the Tri-Brigade Mercurier out of the deck. And then we'll go ahead and fuse Ad Libitum and Albion. That'll make Masquerade the Blazing Dragon. You can activate your effects for the low price of 600 life points. At least in Duel Links, it's not the full 12. So the Ad Libitum brought back the Mirror Jade. Of course, you use Brigand to add Tri-Brigade Mercurier, and Albion the Branded Dragon sets Brandon red. Full field! Wishing his opponent good luck. But we just got to see how beautiful Shinado looked. Take a brief look at Shinado again.
Shinato, king of a higher plane.
Ascend with us, duelists. It's Shinado time. It's a great card. Even greater still that you can use the skill to just add Change of Heart from your deck to your hand. My mind is blown every time. But Mirror Jade has to be activated now. It's forced out. 600 life points here. It's Spirit time. It's going to be an expensive combo. 600 off of the Aritama's effect. Another 600 off the Sakitama. Added Tsukuyomi. Using Tsukuyomi. Another 600 life points. Going to try to target the Masquerade the Blazing Dragon, but there's the infinite permanence to say no. I get to keep this.
I'll show you my Deckmaster's ability.
So Deckmaster ability activate. Which we do kind of have skills in the anime when you think about it. Gonna go and reveal the Sakitama, the Shadowbird Crane, to add Nikitama and Shadow Baroness Peacock.
The spirit monster, Nikitama.
So Nikitama being summoned using its effect there.
Summon a monster.
Gets that additional normal summon, but it's not an effect that activates. Now it's time to Link summon.
Xenobird Crane.
Are you sure you want to do that?
So Triosararchia.
I special
Gonna go and
summon
chain there and get rid of the Shadowbird Crane. Gotta stop the drawing. Now it's time for another Link summon. This time Link 2. Turtles are up and right. So it's Nightmare Phoenix. Paying another 600 life points, bringing it down to 1,600.
effect activates.
Nikitama does get a draw. Paying another 600 for the Shinobird Calling. But now it's time for Brandon Red. And another 600 using the Blizzard to try to stop the Brandon Red, locking it out for the rest of the turn.
I ritual summon a monster.
No more effects here, though. That's the only issue. The Shino Baroness Peacock.
No Baroness Peacock.
Put that in attack mode.
Here.
Oh, and we made it to Link 5. Getting rid of the Mirror Jade. Certainly helps. The Underworld Goddess is going to be able to negate the effects of face-up cards. But what's easier than that? Just go ahead and destroy the Mirror Jade.
I activate my monster's effect.
Attempting to activate the Aluber there.
Activate my
But you can go ahead and use that Goddess of the Closed World to close that world off. Aluber is not going to happen. But we still have an effect in the end phase. It's going to be setting Branded Fusion with the Branded Dragon. And then special summoning the Blazing Dragon. Only 400 points left. Don't have to do much here. Activating Branded Fusion.
I fusion summon
Branded
a
Fusion
monster.
sends off Despian Tragedy and Fallen of Elbaz for Lubellion the Searing Dragon. Plenty of cards to discard, but also the effect of Despian Tragedy underway.
I activate my monster's effect.
Discarding a Branded in red.
Feast your eyes
Returning
on
Albion the
this.
Branded Dragon and Fallen of Elbaz. It's like looking in a mirror. Let's see what the reflection reveals. Borload Furious Dragon.
I set my
Turning everything to
cards.
attack mode.
Battle, be gone.
Battle phase. They crash at 25 direct. Masquerade the Blazing Dragon, instrumental in reducing the life points that low.
Stop looking at me like that.
But also the one who finished off this duel is Mako Pin wins. Now, which game was that, by the by? Take a look at our members here. It looks like Mako Pin is up 2. So Mako Pin's going to the finals where Lemon awaits. Interesting. Interesting. What a set. You're joining us for this live. Cannot believe how crazy these duels have been. But our finals are going to be Lemon, Bug Boy Specialist. Let's see if he's got anything else at the ready. Don't think there's any more duels to be had here as Mako Pin's up 2, down 1. And his opponent, Sanji, up 1, down 2. Makes perfect sense to me. We are just waiting for the top 2. Now, if you're watching a replay of this, of course you can fast forward, but us in real time, we just got to meditate like we're Shinado, king of a higher plane. My goodness, though. So the spirits are out. The blue boys are done. No rituals to be seen unless somebody else has a Noah. What a long tournament we've had here. But good times. Really been an incredible one for sure. Can't believe that after all these hours, it just comes down to 2 duelists. But now we wait. All right, Lemon. Cannot believe it came down to this. But... oh, interesting. Double checking this. I guess Lemon's playing in the finals afterwards against Sanji? Somebody concede?
My special combo. I'll make you question every
Not sure how we got here, friends. I'll update in the description when I can.
to survive, just defeat me. Simple, right?
What a wacky top 8.
My turn. This'll do.
Interesting.
I summon a monster and attack.
Guess maybe we missed one?
My monster's effect activates. This'll do.
Confirming with our tournament staff just to make sure this is the finals. Guess we got blue boys after all. As Lemon starts off with Remilio.
Excellent. For me, not
Makes sense on the bracket, yeah. So now we got Trap Trick Sarah on the field, revealing the Trap Trick Holutea. And yeah, they made it. All right, yeah, this is the finals. Not sure what the shakeup's about. What a set, what a set.
I set a card. My face down.
All right, Trap Trick Holutea is going face down there.
Activates. My monster's
But yeah, as a recap of your bracket, Mako Pin advanced. Sanji advanced against Skill Shot.
I special summon
Ardev advanced against Shelmy. Lemon advanced against Stimmy. Then Lemon advanced against Ardev. And Sanji did advance against Mako Pin.
my monster's effect.
So here we go.
I set a card.
As a beautifully established board. We did get a confirmation that Viper is out of the tournament due to some tournament infractions. So that's what happened there. And then game 3 was overtime. Okay, that's what it was. Thank you so much. Now we know, now we know. So that was going to be a loss from a photo finish from time being on the round. We're on the outside, so I had to ask the tournament organizer themselves.
This'll do.
So, merci again.
Summon a monster.
All right, back to work here then. That makes perfect sense. Unable to close it out due to life point rules. We are using the traditional time rules that maybe you experienced in the last decade or so. Higher life points at the end, that's it.
I end my turn.
Here I go. My
Sorry about the NA production, friends, but now we're back into it. Beautifully established field here. Again, seeing Traptrix, Holutea, a number of trap cards that we got to see, including Traptrix, Trap Hole, Nightmare, as well as all the fun that we've come to expect from Lemon's Traptrix deck. This Dweller rocking it out. Traptrix Sarah, equally awesome. We know that Lemon's able to get through Spirits, but has he dealt with somebody like Sanji before? Appreciate the tournament staff giving us an update there. This is the finals. And what a finals it's been. Finally seeing our next play. Pre-preparation of the rights. Don't worry, Mitsurugi isn't in Duel Links yet, but it's going to feel like it as Shinobird's Calling is added to the hand of the ritual monster of choice. It's going to be either the Shinobaroness Peacock or the Shinobaron Peacock. Both very good in this matchup. Obviously no graveyard effects, so we're not going to draw from our spirits going to the grave. It looks like we're going for the Shinobaroness Peacock, reaching for it each time. What a run both of these duelists have had. Disqualifications. Life points going down. And yet now it is just down to these two. Short stacks with great decks. I'm sure these are tall duelists, but just the characters are so funny to watch go against each other. So Shinado set face down, about to get flipped face up. But before doing so, we're going to push the envelope here as Sakitama is revealed for its effect.
The spirit monster, Aratama.
Right, now Aratama's here.
Aratama activates its effect.
And after Aratama appears, usually joined by another spirit friend. So we're going to add, from the deck to the hand, the Shinobird Crane. Really so much work being done by this skill. Again, getting to normal summon and set twice a turn, even though you're locked into spirits, feels nice, to say the least. But we will send Aratama to the graveyard.
Link summon.
Gonna get that Link summon of the Almirage. Almirage just by its lonesome. Certainly handy. There are traps that do destroy in the Traptrix deck. Bottomless Trap Hole comes to mind, but you know, obviously Bottomless Trap Hole does more than just destroy. But looks like we're going to see infinite permanence.
Card activates. My trap activates.
So stopping the Salamangrate Almirage, actually flagging down that I hope to destroy, but also important. Trap card was activated. So we are going to see the Traptrix Sarah use its effect. Go and special summon a Traptrix monster. Could be used to bring out a Pudica here for a banishment of the opponent's card, at least until the next standby phase. But who's it going to be?
I special summon them.
It is Pudica. It's in defense mode.
My monster's effect.
And going to go ahead and target the face down monster, trying to get rid of that face down threat, at least for now. So Shinado is banished.
My monster's effect.
That means an effect was activated, so Sarah about to set another trap in the in-perm column. Love those bubbles. Glad they added it to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links as well as Master Duel. So there's the Holutea. Kind of difficult, though. Gonna have to save that Resist the Temptation.
Shinobird Crane.
So Shinobird Crane dropping down. And Bottomless Trap Hole.
Card activates.
Destroy and banish.
Activates.
Time for a little rulings quiz. Looks like we didn't decide to tribute our face down monster. Or excuse me, face up Salamangrate Almirage. What a set.
I'll show you my Deckmaster's ability.
All right, so Shinado's Judgment being activated here. Gonna reveal the Shinobaroness Peacock and the Shinobird's Calling. Gonna shuffle one card away, but in exchange get to add some spirits or spells and traps. Just a long road to victory for a deck that's been really solid since Noah Kaiba was added to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. Obviously, we're celebrating the 9th anniversary and the Duel Monsters World update. A couple months ago, we got one of the greatest duels this game has ever seen.
Yasha.
So gonna go ahead and activate the Yasha,
Yasha's effect.
targeting a spell or trap, forcing its activation. And so you lose the last viable trap from the field. Now the Stars Align behind the shrine. Excuse me, Stars Align above the shrine.
My trap activates.
But Holutea can still be used in the graveyard. Oh, but the DD Crow there, chained to the Myrmilio. Again, we've seen this play before, but perfectly timed to protect the shrine.
To ritual summon.
Wasn't going to be easy.
I ritual summon a monster.
So tributing the Yasha for one of the little level 4 Shinobaron Shades or Shinobaroness Shades. And it's going to be Shinobaron Shade.
Shinobaron Shade Peacock. Shinobaron Shade Peacock.
So showing up on the field here. And now going to go ahead and offer itself up as tribute. Adding a spirit monster and a ritual spell from the deck to the hand. And Shinobaron Peacock appears. They grow up so fast, don't they? Look at them grow. The Shinobird's Calling is at hand, in the hand, activated immediately from the hand.
Calling.
And that's pretty scary considering there's only 3 monsters on the field. They're about to get shuffled away here.
Ritual summon.
Bounce back to the hand from the field. So Aratama and Yasha give way
Shinobaron Peacock.
for Shinobaron Peacock. And just non-targeting returns. Oh man, is there any monster as powerful as a non-targeting returner?
Sakitama.
You fool.
Oh, there is! Nibiru the Primal Being, a non-targeting tributor.
Exactly what I need.
So,
I special summon a monster.
very tiny token. No, okay, excuse me, just the attack at loaded 34-34.
Shinobird's Calling.
Now gonna ritual summon. Gotta banish those spirit monsters. Can't use that Nibiru token for anything.
Ritual summon.
That's gonna ritual summon the Shinobaroness Peacock.
Shinobaroness Peacock. Shinobaroness Peacock activates her effect.
So activating the effect, gonna shuffle away that last trap back into the deck.
Peacock activates her effect.
Certainly strong though, ending the turn. Not strong enough to get through Nibiru, but Nibiru's not strong enough to get through the Nibiru token.
Stars align above the shrine's effect.
The one final effect there from the Stars Align above the shrine, grabbing the ritual spell, Shinobird's Calling back to the hand.
I end my turn.
Get ready. It's my turn. Draw.
Crazy game 1 we've got here.
I summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect
So
activates.
summoning Putika. And that'll be used for the Trap Trip Garden. It all begins here.
I special summon a monster.
Now a Link summon. Giving way immediately to Trap Tricks Sarah.
From my hand. My field spell
Another great field spell. These 2 field spells really defining this format.
I summon a monster.
And the last field spell, of course, being Despia, the Theater of the Branded.
Field spell activates.
But with an additional normal summon, that does mean you can bring out the Putika. Gonna go and banish that Putika with the effect of the field spell to special summon Dionea. Use that to grab back that bottomless trap hole.
My monster's effect activates.
And since an effect was activated, Sarah's gonna do one more, setting a Holutea.
Exactly what I need.
And Nibiru and Dionea combine.
Monster.
Maybe seeing another security dragon here. Depends on what link arrows we see. 2 go in, 1 comes out, up and down. Enter the code. So there's the security dragon.
Monster's effect activates.
Cute little firewall dragon knockoff here.
My trap activates.
security firewall. Haha. All right, so Traptrix Holutea going to go and discard the trap there. Primal token going to vanish. Sarah's effect activates. And that's going to bring out Myrmilio to clear out the field spell once and for all. Following that up is a Link 3. And based on the arrows, I predict it's Traptrix Adipus. And there she is. There's a trap in the graveyard, so all the monsters are stronger now. Grabbing another Sarah just to make it bigger. Sets another card. And 18 knocks a token right off its socks. And 28 direct after another token's cleared. 1,200 life points. 3 cards, but that could turn to a whole lot more. So starting with the Shadowbird's Calling. But can you slow it down? Ritual summon a monster here. Banish 2. And embrace Shinobaroness Peacock. Out for your spells and traps. There are 3 of them. If this resolves, that's huge.
Shinobaroness Peacock activates her effect.
I don't think so.
But Bottomless Trap Hole here to say please no. Please no. That also is going to activate a normal trap card, meaning that's all she wrote. All right, Lemon wins. Woo! Going into our next game here right away. Both duelists locked in. And neither of them giving an inch. They know what characters and decks brought them here. They're in it to win it. But Lemon gets to go first. Can he close it out and become the champion of the 2nd ever Deckmaster Cup for Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links Speed Duel Division?
Every moment of your existence.
It could happen. We had a back-to-back champion for Rush Duel. Let's see if the first crown can be taken by Lemon here.
I know it's
Duel! Get ready! It's my turn! Make way!
All right.
I summon a monster.
Starting off with the Putika. Not just set 3 pass. Putika's going to grab Trap Trip Garden. And let's go and activate that skill. We know what it does at this point. Going to go and discard the field spell this time. So what combination of cards we going to grab here? Knocking out that field spell definitely helped. Both these duels very evenly matched. The decks are well situated to deal with each other, but it looks like the Trap Trip Garden was ditched because we already had one. So now it's time for a Link Summon.
I special summon a monster.
Special summoning out Traptrix Sarah. Oh, so incredibly lucky to have a copy that looks that good.
My monster's effect activates.
Myrmilio is summoned. So its effect is going to allow you to go ahead and grab another card here. And the whole of the day is going to be Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare.
Monster's effect
Which means
activates.
Sarah gets to stack its effect onto it.
Set a card
And that's going to be another Holutea.
My face down card activates. My trap activates.
Setting up this field just to make sure Lemon's able to
I special
get through the
summon a
onslaught of
monster.
spirit monsters.
My monster's effect activates.
So Holutea means you can go ahead and see Traptrix Sarah special summon a monster. And the monster summoned is going to be the Dionea. Dionea sets the Traptrix Trap Hole Nightmare. Try saying that a few times fast. Decently popular field. Got all the Traptrix staples.
Exactly what I need.
But it looks like we're not done yet. Going to Xyz summon. Now it's time for Abyss Dweller. Try to slow things down.
My field spell activates.
Gonna go ahead and banish the Sarah, actually.
You're going to do that.
Oh, but there's the Ghost Bell in Haunted Mansion. So, 2 can play that game. You want to activate effects of the graveyard? Are we gonna go through a game 3 just off of that play? Stunted slightly. Lemon has to decide what to do next. May have been able to get another level 4 out of the grave, but no follow-up plays here. Prioritize the Abyss Dweller. Looks like we're just going to link it off.
I special summon a monster.
So Dionea say goodbye and say hello to our little friend. Trap Trick Sarah.
I set a card.
Sets a card and sets a card.
Down. My monster's effect activates.
Going to send the Holutea to the graveyard.
My monster's effect
And gets the Arachnocampa.
this'll do.
So able to protect the cards, but decided that's enough. Really wants the insulated plays here and a space to make sure a Myrmilio can come out to get rid of that field spell. 4 cards in hand.
My monster's
Sanji's got to figure things out from here, but starting in the draw phase, let's go ahead and use the Abyss Dweller, detaching the same Myrmilio that could be a thorn in Sanji's side later. Four cards, still has the skill, could get Shinado, could get Change of Heart. So technically 2 invisible cards on Sanji's field. Just vibrating in my chair here, trying to figure out what's going to happen next. Will we go to a game 3? Or will Sanji not be able to deal with all of these Trap Tricks cards? Talk about a Trap Tricks Trap Hole nightmare. Anybody's game. Duelists around the world watching. Multiple streams going for this across Twitch. A lot of people want to see this happen.
I'll show you my Deckmaster's ability.
All right, here comes Shinado's Judgment. We're going to use those invisible cards. So setting Shinado. We've seen 2 styles of play here. You can play around Shinado and then flip summon it later to get that Change of Heart. It's exactly what we're doing now as Yaksha takes the field.
Yasha's effect activates.
Activating its effect, trying to tempt those trap cards. We'll go for the one on the far left. We know which one it is. Just going to let that return to the hand. Not even worried about it. That's the first normal summon. Remember, you get 2 normal summons of spirit monsters when you're Sanji using that impressive skill. But Yasha getting the first volley out of the way. Does Shinado flip face up? Or do we try to push the envelope a little further? Pins and needles, friends. Pins and needles. All right, we are going to flip up Shinado.
Before you. Shinato,
King of a higher plane. All right, the many-winged creator here. It does everything you need. Giant monster, effect damage, and access to a lot, but there was a floodgate trap hole. We'll flip that right face down.
Trap activates.
Can't deal with the Change of Heart, can't deal with the effect damage. What's the final card?
That won't help. My monster's effect activates.
Looks like we're going to jump the gun here with the Trap Trick Sarah. Special summoning something.
What I need. I special summon a monster.
And the summon's going to be Putika, allowing the banishment there
Monster's effect activates.
of the Yasha. No, actually went to banish the Shinado. Ow.
Card.
And then setting the Holutea.
I'll show you my Deckmaster's
All right. All bets are off. Now Sanji's got to go in. Reveal 2 spirit monsters or rituals. Looks like we're going to do Shira Baroness, Peacock, and Aratama. Shuffle 1 card back, get 2 more out. Combination of spirit and or spell or trap cards that mention spirit monsters. So what's it going to be? It's all come down to this. You're down a game. You lose this one. You're in top 2. But your spirits will haunt you for days. Bring us to a game 3, and, well, we'll be going for hours more. As we crest 7 hours so far, actually, this tournament's been going on. It's a marathon, not a sprint. The decision's difficult. Sanji's still searching that deck. As Shinado stares down from its higher plane, the banishment. Gonna add Stars Align above the shrine. And Shinobird's Calling.
The spirit monster, Aratama.
Aratama hits the field.
Aratama activates its effect.
Very few points of interaction left here, especially with the full field on Lemon's side. Lemon just kind of has to stare.
Come out.
That could be dangerous.
Summon.
So, single Link Summon here. Clearing out Aratama. If you're wondering why, you would make Salaman Great Almirage. It's a great card, but you need those spirits in the graveyard for Shinobird's Calling.
Ritual summon.
And so Shino Baron is Peacock,
Baroness Peacock.
prioritizing the spells and traps instead.
Baroness Peacock activates her effect.
But wait, there's more! Deep Dark Trap Hole activates. Banish. That's going to change things up quite a bit.
The spirit monster, Nikitama.
Nikitama is summoned. Stars align above the shrines here.
Align above the shrine. I'll use stars align above the shrine to ritual summon.
Alright, so we are still going to ritual summon.
I ritual summon a monster.
Ritualing off one. It's going to be for the Shinobaron Shade Peacock.
Peacock.
Shade Peacock hits the field.
Shinobaron Shade
It's going to add a ritual and a ritual spell. No resources left. All the traps are gone. No effects activated from the graveyard, though, because we're still under the effect of Abyss Dweller. So, Shinobird's Calling.
I'm activating my
Oh my goodness, this is going to hurt.
Bird's calling.
Gonna have to reestablish the board from here.
Ritual summon a monster.
Yaksha and Nikitama get banished. This is a big ritual summon.
Shinobaron Peacock.
Bigger than any Mitsurugi. I mean, not quite bigger, but just impactful, we'll say.
Shinobaron Peacock activates his effect.
So Peacock activating the effect, targeting the extra deck monsters so they go back to the extra deck, not to the hand. And getting rid of Arachnokampa as well. That may be all she wrote.
Time to battle.
Going right to the battle phase.
Shinobaron Peacock. Attack.
Peacock is going to go ahead and clear out the Putika. And Shinado's still coming back.
I don't think so. My trap
But Holutea going to go ahead and special summon the Remilio. But there's the Ghost Bell at Haunted Mansion again. Denying access there. Unable to special summon, so the Remilio never hits the field.
Activates his effect.
And is never able to get rid of the Stars Align above the shrine.
Special summon a
Just
Shinobird's
surviving this
I
duel.
activate stars align above the shrine's effect.
So Shinobird Calling being added back to the hand.
To an end.
It's going to be difficult.
my turn.
Still 4,000 to 4,000, but these duelists are looking to close it out against one another. Game 2 of the finals, Putika activates.
Way.
So
Summon a monster in attack position. My monster's effect
let's go ahead and see the Putika. Remember, banishing the King of the Shinado, or excuse me, Shinado King of a Higher Plane. It was never properly special summoned, so it can't be special summoned back. Very heads up there from Lemon. Great choice. Trap Trip Garden being activated here. Now to link off.
I special summon a monster.
Still anybody's game, actually. So Trap Trick Sarah is here.
My monster's effect
Now activating Arachnokampa, the perfect partner for Sarah, because a Trap Tricks monster is activating its effects. I wonder what you get to do now. So Sarah will go ahead and set a card that's going to be Trap Tricks Holutea. Holutea's effect activates. Going to go and discard an excess Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare.
Summon a monster.
And now you got an extra level 4 monster on the field, but a trap was activated, so Sarah does what she does, bringing out Dianea. Diana getting to set another trap card, bringing back the Trap Tricks Trap Hole Nightmare. Reestablishing the board here. Just an incredible set. So careful, both duelists, world championship caliber in their own right, having bested world championship competitors to get this far. Here comes Trap Tricks Pinguicula. Pinguicula gonna go and detach that Holutea, adding the Vermilio from the deck to the hand. Now Holutea's there. Should you get the additional summon? So here comes Vermilio. Obviously the additional summon off the Trap Trip Garden. Vermilio allowing for the adding of a normal trap hole. It's going to be bottomless trap hole. And it does feel like he got bottomless access to traps, that's for sure. Time to banish to special summon. So you'll lose a Vermilio from the field. To special summon a Vermilio from the graveyard. And that's going to go ahead and target the field spell. It'll be destroyed. 2 tokens remain. Salamangreat Almirage just kind of hanging out there. Who's ready to battle?
Attack, my monster.
So Vermilio clears a token.
See how you like this.
Similarly, Diana out for tokens.
Play this.
Salamangreat Almirage is going to go and tribute itself.
See how you like this. Attack, my
Can't be destroyed by card effects, but otherwise open game. 800 and 25. That ends the turn.
But I'm invincible.
Oh man, 700 life points. Your life's on the line, Sanji. Let's see what you get. Draws for turn, doesn't have access to the field spell. We know they got a ritual, and we know they got a ritual monster in hand. That smile from Weevil Underwood, never brighter. Lemon's character of choice. The bug boy playing those bugs.
Stop showing off and attack.
Throw in the
Oh no, pass his turn!
I draw.
Are we really doing this?
No.
Battle phase.
I'm feeding you into my
Pinguicula attacks.
your life points directly.
I'll play this.
DD Crow's effect activates.
Monster's effect.
But it's not enough. That was the draw. After a wild tournament full of surprises, disqualifications, timeouts, and just overall weird gameplay.
That's
Lemon.
payback for all the innocent little bugs you stomped and squished.
Lemon is your champion. Lemon wins. Wow, okay. Oh my goodness, congratulations, Lemon, if you can hear my voice. Good stuff. Good stuff. What a tournament. Wow. I hope we get more of these for sure. I cannot believe this. All right, let's close it out for the night.